All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Decoding with Cody. And in this video, we're going to talk about this Taylor Swift music video called Karma that came out earlier this year on May 1st. Well, the video came out on May 27th, but the song was released on May 1st. And I'm going to show you why in this video it was pointing to today's harvest moon. Today is the harvest full moon, and how this is tied to the song and how this video was pointing us to today, the harvest moon, and how it connects to Taylor Swift, how it connects to the other girl that was in the video named Ice Spice, and how it connects to Kamala Harris and her husband, Douglas Emhoff. Okay. So the first thing we need to know here, guys, is that this song had lots of Saturn symbolism. Saturn, the harvest. Okay. Let me pull that up for you guys so you guys can see. Saturn was known as the harvester, the god of time, right? Harvesting souls, the grim reaper. There also could be a connection to this video and Saturnalia, which comes up in December, which of course Pope Francis is born on Saturnalia. So it could be pointed to that too, but I want to talk about mainly today and how it's connected to. But you're often going to see Saturn depicted with the scythe, which is obviously the harvesting tool. And so Saturn is the harvest, okay? And in this video, you have this screenshot I took here is where you have these two girls. This is Ice Spice and Taylor Swift, both of them holding the moon and Saturn. So this is pointing us to the harvest moon, Saturn being the harvest and the moon being today's the full moon. And both of them have each of those being lassoed by each girl respectively. Now, earlier in the video, there is symbolism of time, which is also connected to Saturn and the Grim Reaper, okay? And if we go back a bit more, you're going to see that there's this hell depicted, and then there's also a scene where Taylor Swift is walking down the yellow brick road, and she looks over and she sees the scythe. So again, guys, there's 3 or 4 different clues pointing us to Saturn and the harvest moon today. And, these connections can be made without the use of numbers, but I'm going to bring in the numbers into this and show you guys why it's connected. So the first thing we need to know here, guys, is that, of course, Saturn and harvest both equal 93. Okay, and they both equal 69 and 42. Of course, this is 96, but just notice the nearly 3 cipher match between Saturn and harvest. Again, Saturn being the god of harvest. And what is interesting about this connection is that Saturn equals 93, harvest 93. And why is that important to today's harvest moon? Well, because today is 93 days left in the year. So what are the chances that this video is pointing us to the harvest moon, and harvest equals 93, Saturn equals 93, and today is the day leaving 93 days left in the year. So perfectly scripted for this ritual. Now, I also want to point out that tomorrow is 9/30 or 9/3. Okay, so tomorrow is also connected to this because it's again connected to the 93, but today is the day leaving 93 days. Now, today is 151 days after the release of the Karma song on 5/1. Again, Karma, Taylor Swift, was released on US radio on May 1st, the Illuminati founding date. And from May 1st to today, The harvest moon is 151. Again, connected to the 5-1, but this is the 151. And this is important because let me show you how the gematria brings this all together. Notice that Harvest Moon and Taylor Swift both equal 51, like the song Karma was released on 5-1, and today is 151 days after the release of the song on 5-1. What are the chances of that, guys? Again, everything pointing to the 5-1 and the 151. And again, what are the chances that Taylor Swift matches Harvest Moon and the song that she releases on 5-1 has the harvest symbolism in it? Okay, again, the Grim Reapers and the where they're also this again. You can't get any more clear than this, guys. Let me try to find this again so you guys can see. You can't get any more clear as to what they're pointing to here. They're pointing to a moon and they're pointing to Saturn, which is the harvest moon. Again, so what are the chances that it happens to match Taylor Swift? Now, what's even more interesting is not only does it match Taylor Swift, it matches the other girl who was in the video, Ice Spice. So again, the two girls that are in the video, Taylor Swift and Ice Spice, have a direct match to Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon 551 like Taylor Swift, Harvest Moon 147 like Ice Spice. And Ice Spice, her name is Isis. Okay, her real name is Isis, the goddess, the Egyptian goddess, right? Also connected to Islam, right, or the terrorist group. But this girl's name is Isis, and what are the chances of that? Considering this whole video is about the goddess symbolism, because again, this is all about the feminine. And to me, guys, I'm going to point to this. This is all about Kamala Harris taking over as the feminine president. And again, why is this tied to Kamala Harris? Okay. Let me just bring up the 42 here so you guys can see how it all comes together. Notice that Saturn equals 42 like harvest. And in the video, Ice Spice, who equals 42, she is the one who is the definition of the black goddess, right? The mother goddess. Remember, Isis, her real name is Isis, okay? Who is also known as the mother goddess. Kamala's middle name, Devi, means mother goddess in Indian, in Hindu. So what are the chances of that? And then you have this Isis, again, representing the mother goddess, and she has control of time, right? Saturn, the harvest. And her name, Ice Spice, equals 42 like Kamala, like harvest, like feminine, and like Saturn. So once again, this is the reason why all this, and at the time I didn't understand why they were using this symbolism, but now after I dug into it, I realized how perfectly scripted this is, guys. And again, this 42 is big because not only is this day, okay, so the release of the music video of that I'm talking to you about, okay? So the music video was released on the 147th day of the year, a Saturday. See, if you guys go back to the song Karma, it says May 26th, but in parts of the world, it was released on May 27th. And remember, Karma, let me show you the 147s again really fast. Remember, Ice Spice and Harvest Moon both equal 147, okay? And in some parts of the world, this video was released on the 147th day of the year, May 27th. And from May 27th release to today is 4 months and 2 days, which again ties back to the 42 I was just showing you with all these things connected by the 42. Again, Saturn 42, Harvest 42, Kamala 42, Feminine, and Ice Spice, all 42. So again, 4 months and 2 days after the release of the video. And even if you go from the actual release date, May 26th, it's still, connected very closely, right? So, but this is a Saturday, right? So we're going from the May 27th to today is 4-2, like Saturn. But then again, we have to watch for tomorrow, guys, because tomorrow is a Saturday and Saturn equals 93, and tomorrow is 9-3, and it leaves 92 days left in the year, as today leaving 93. So the next 2 days are very interesting. And I do want to bring up that Kamala Harris's husband, the first gentleman, he's the very first gentleman of the second gentleman of the United States. He's the very first, Douglas Emhoff. He's born on October 13th, which again points us to the Friday the 13th that's coming up in October, which I've talked a lot about, guys. So there could be something happening between now and October 13th with this whole Kamala situation. And what's interesting, guys, is if you look at the schedule for the president today, it says the president, the vice president, and the second gentleman, which is Douglas Emhoff, are departing the White House en route to Arlington, Virginia. Guys, Virginia, another feminine connection. Virginia is the feminine, the virgin, right? And Arlington just happens to be, let me show you guys, Arlington just happens to be a direct match to president. President, 110, Arlington and president, a direct match in all four of the base ciphers. Now, one last thing I want to bring up here is the 93, because today leaves 93 days left in the year, harvest 93, Saturn 93. If you go to the standard gematria cipher, Kamala equals 93. Kamala also equals 39, which is the reverse of the 93. And again, guys, today is 21 days before Kamala's birthday. Kamala's birthday is on the 20th. And it's 21 days before her birthday. Okay. And what's interesting about the 21, guys? Well, I was just talking about Saturn. And we know that Saturn also equals 21. Okay. So 21 days before Kamala's birthday, 93 days left in the year. The 42 connects to the 4-2, which is also connected to feminine and harvest. So definitely no doubt in my mind that this video was pointing us to today and tomorrow and possibly this whole October timeframe. We must watch and be. Another thing I found crazy, guys, I want to point out here is I was measuring from the Great Black Tuesday crash. The crash, let me pull it up for you guys, just so you guys can see. Now, the black is connected to Saturn as well. I think that whatever might happen in the coming days with the government shutdown and Kamala or whatever ends up happening is going to be connected to the money. And remember, this this Black Thursday, Black Tuesday was on October 29th. So again, another date with the 29th date of the year or the month. And Black Tuesday was on October 29th, 1929. So you're going to notice the 29s. Today is 9/29. And if you measure from the exact day of Black Tuesday, October 29th, 1929, to today, it's 93 years, like harvest, like Saturn. I was just talking about that number. Today is the day leaving 93 days in the year. And just notice that it's a total of 34,303 days. And that is the 3666 prime. So very interesting that from this Black Tuesday to today, 93 years, but it's also the 3666 prime. Very interesting. Okay. So it's 34,303 days. That is the 3666 prime. Which again, 36 is the flip over of the 39 of the 93. So we got this, and just notice that this crash in 1929 happened on the 63 days left in the year, which is the upside down of the 93, which is today. Today leaves 93 days left in the year. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for all the support and all the love. I've been not feeling well the last few days, but I'm feeling a bit better. So I figured I'd put this video out because I really didn't want to leave this information out. But I appreciate all of your guys' well wishes in the comments and all your support. If you guys would like to support the channel, please hit the like button on your way out. And also check out my Buy Me a Coffee link that I will leave in the description of the video. And much love to you all. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.